Oh, look at the titles in this lobby, guys. This is how we know it's sweaty. Look at them titles. Oh, I don't think you can see them, right? Season 14 Grand Champ, Season 14 Grand Champ, Season 10 Grand Champ, Season 1 Floor Destroyer. Jazz flexing his drop shot skills. Let me just double check. Yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good. Sanitizer. I'm going to refer to Sanitizer as Dave because that's his name and that's how I know him as. So apologies for confusion. And that's the Jazz is coming in. So Conflict and Jazz, they're a well-established team. I think they've played together for a while, so they should know each other quite well. And Shift and Dave as well. So both of these teams, good ranks and good chemistry. I don't know if I could call this one.
There's somebody who chats their expectations.
Loving it, loving it! Get the hype. Oh, sorry, I'm too distracted. So we've got Alpha Surge with the first goal. And I know TPG and Alpha Surge, they have played against each other in IGL in the past, but I think with slightly different rosters. I think Shift has been played with Tomo Lad, who I think some in chat might know, and Bridges as well in the past. So it's a new lineup from TPG, and it's usually in a 3v3 setting, so there's a bit of existing rivalry between these two teams, and Alpha Surge taking the initial initiative here. Shift's going to go for the clear. I'd love to see you in chat as well, Jim. Lots of respect. We've got the exciting games there. We've got Jazz coming up. He gets the clear. Shift. He's gonna stay on him, and I know. Twisted Prophecy Gaming. In fact, we saw it in the last series with Llexis Academia coming out with it. They're very big on the disruption plays as well, so we could see quite a few bumps and demos coming out here. Jazz getting the ball into the middle. Dave managing to knock it clear. Shift's going to try and go for the counter attack. Fakes a bit of an aerial there. Manages to keep some boost on the recovery. Dave's going to take it to the side. Looks like Jazz is going to take possession here though for Alpha Surge. Gets a big heal up. Everybody's in the air. What happens here? Oh, it hits off the crossbar. I'll be ashamed for that, especially with a double commit from Twisted Prophecy Gaming. Kind of getting away with that one. Shift keeping his composure there. Jazz coming in. And he goes straight into the goal. Conflict didn't need to get that final hit. 2 goals up here for Alpha Surge. Though we saw it on the last series. First game doesn't mean much when the teams are warming up. Could go anywhere, and these are going to be close games. I know it. It's already a close game. We've got 3 minutes left to go. What a Twisted Prophecy Gaming going to do is try and come back into this. Shift with a decent pop-up. Jazz reading it though and getting an attack straight away. Dave having to make the clear into his own corner. Conflict's going to try and hit that off the back. Dave with a good hit to stop the double touch opportunity. Conflict gets the demo, and as I was saying to you, oh, and the demo back. This is it. This is what we're going to see. I think this is just the start. We get a demo for each team there. Kind of reset the game a little bit, but Dave's going to take possession here. Dave with a beautiful flip. Beautiful. And actually, I think Sanitizer there, Dave, he might be the single highest MMR person of the tournament, if I'm correct, so we should see some plays coming out from him. Shift's going to go in for the flick, passes it over to Dave. Oh, almost gets to it. Conflict getting a good cut out there, and they're going to go for the counter attack. I think the ball was a little bit heavy from Jazz for Conflict to get onto it there, but it's going to come in, gets a good 50. Is it gonna? Oh, it looked a bit risky there. Jazz getting the demo as well, but Shift's gonna come in. Stay sensible. He goes for a nice soft 50. Give his teammate time to respawn and get in position. It's looking very tight here. Good 50 from Conflict there. It looked like Shift was maybe there enough to get away from it. Pinch from TPG, knocking it upfield. Jazz knocking it back. Shift waiting for it though. Conflict waiting for it. We get a bit of tennis, but TPG are managing to keep it on Alpha Surge's side of the pitch right now. Bit of sustained pressure, but Alpha Surge get the breakaway. They only need to stop TPG from scoring at this point. A minute and 20 to go. We've got the lead at the minute. Big hits. Everybody's fast into the air. We saw a couple of good flicks as well. Shift getting a save there. I'm not sure if it was on target, but it was close. Difficult angle for the save there from Dave, but he did enough to get it to his teammate Shift. Jazzy's going to collect it, take it up the wall. Stalin, oh, dangerous, powerful shots coming in. Both teams are going to be feeling the pressure here. Shift, oh, lovely south pass. Doesn't quite get the goal himself, but then Dave comes in to clear up, and we're all level on the first game of our best of 3 here between TPG and Alpha Surge. Edge of the seat stuff. Let's go. Conflict and Shift getting the kick off, but Dave coming out on top, goes for the flip reset, does get a second hit on the ball, doesn't make too much of it, but it's safe. Jazz is going to try and collect this. 50 with Dave there. Conflict looks like he might get to it first. He does. Take Shift out of the game. Oh, Shift was stuck in their side of the field. Dave gets the good hit up there. Almost sets him up. He couldn't quite get the angle. Conflict is going to try and stay with it. Dave, with, I don't know if he was calculated or a lucky 50 there. It was just soft enough towards his own net to give Shift possession. Conflict knocks it into the corner. Jazz collected it now. He's going to follow it up. Try and get that goal to finish it off. It looks like we're going to go into overtime. Game 1 of our series. We're already getting hot and sweaty, boys. We're already getting hot and sweaty in here. Let's see. Is he going to go straight from the kickoff? Shift, big hit up. Dave's going to be following that one. I know he is. Conflict cutting it out. And a big hit himself towards TPG side of the field. Wow, Dave, big hit. We're getting a lot of big hits here. I think a tiny bit more accuracy and some of these long clears could turn into long goals. 25 seconds into overtime. A lot of pressure from TPG coming in. Alpha Surge looked very awkward on the goal line there with the positions cards were facing, but they managed to work it out. Big hit up from Jazz. Dave's going to be there waiting for it. I think Alpha Surge just getting a bit of a reset there. Tried to grab some boost and we figured themselves out. Shift was following up a little bit close there. Not sure what Dave was going to do. Jazz getting a nice ball into the middle. Clear there from Shift. Both teams being very cautious. They want the victories here. You could tell it. Conflict gets the hit into the middle. Oh, just... I think Jazz thought it was going to pinch more cross goal and come out. He just got a little bit ahead of it. And they might pay the price here. Dave looking for the bumps. He didn't get the interruption he wanted. That's got to be it, right? Oh, well, after a tight, sweaty game, it does get on that counter-attack ball. And we knew it was coming. I called it. The teams were getting aggressive. They both wanted that victory. And Alpha Surge get the win. 3 goals to 2. Yeah. I love it. 1-0 to Alpha Surge. Very tight game. I'm enjoying this. And very high-ranked lobbies. I couldn't call this. Let's see how the second game's going. How the teams have managed to sniff each other out a little bit more. Alright, I forget which side's which, so I'll update the overlay when the game begins. Here we go, yep, I'll quickly update the scoreboard. Hopefully I don't miss anything incredible. And here we go. The second game of our best of 3 here. Alpha Surge winning the first one. Oh, an early goal could change this game up completely. Shift getting a big boom up. Can Conflict get there in time? He does manage to get that initial clear. Jazz is going to stay in a defensive position, waiting for that hit in from Dave, which does come eventually. But he gets a good 50, knocking it to Shift. Conflict cutting it out, crucial. Jazz with a big hit up. Shift is going to try and be careful there. Does manage to get a good second 50, and he drops down. He'll be happy with that save. Dave coming up, gets the ball nicely on, goes for the flick. Conflict cutting it out. Shift there though, gets a nice pop over. Jazz collecting it there. Dave with the pressure, a lot of pressure. No one's getting too much time on the ball here. Conflict knocking it up. Oh! Oh! The own goal in there from Dave. Calculated play maybe there for Conflict. Seeing the two players played a bit of a pinball and take on goal ahead here. Now Dave won't be happy about that one at all. But Alpha Surge go 1 goal ahead, and now TPG are chasing. All Alpha Surge need to do now is lock them out, and they've won this first series. Shift following up. Buying a bit of time, gets a south pass off the corner. Doesn't quite get it under the net, but then Dave comes in and gets in the corner, levels it up straight away. Short-lived lead there for Alpha Surge. Jazz, oh, he almost got that clear there. Just didn't quite fall on it as he wanted to. And we've still got 3.5 minutes of the game left. That ball's going straight to Dave. Oh, he just missed a touch there. Looked like it could be dangerous. Shift, I think, got a crucial hit before getting demoed there to stop the counter-attack. Yeah, and yeah, Dave spawned. I think managed to grab the boost and cut that out. Jazz going for the passing play and back again. Just couldn't quite keep the power on them passing plays. Shift on the counter attack. Can he get it in target? And he does. And it was a shame there. A nice little passing play, but that's what happens in twos when those passing plays don't work out. The counter attack's too easily open and Shift taking full advantage and getting a goal lead. Trying to level up this series. God, if we get tight games like this, we might end up going well off schedule. Jazz equaling it up. I need to see the replay of that one. I wasn't even looking. I think it was straight off the kickoff. Gets a nice bit of control. Keeps it low. I think Shift thought he was going to boom it high. Well played there for Jazz, keeping his composure and taking his time on that and getting the goal. And we all level again for us. No, the third time in this game if we count 0-0 at the start. Conflict. Nice initial flip. Shift going to go for a counter here. Is he going to jump off the wall? Oh, Jazz cutting him out before he manages to. Dave getting a nice hit. Looked like he was sneaking in bottom corner, but Conflict was well positioned there. Sanitizer picking it up. What's he going to go for here? Oh, he's trying to get that flip reset goal. I think he wants to get the nice clips here. Didn't quite work out for him there. Let's have a look, cutting on that one early. Shift comes storming in there. Lots of messy bump plays and destruction going on here. We'll see how that works out as we go forward. Dave getting the shot. Good save there from Jazz. Looked like a double commit, but I think Alpha Surge has enough time. That was not the pinch that Jazz was looking for off that wall, but I think they get away with it. TPG maintaining that pressure. Not giving Alpha Surge much time to breathe at the minute. So still trying to break away from defense. Oh, and they get a lovely counter, and that's how it goes. Counter attack in, back ahead. Lovely play off the wall there for Conflict into Jazz. Just beating Shift up and looping it round into that goal, just as they needed to. Beautiful. And Alpha Surge take the lead here again, and again they just need to shut TPG out. TPG need to get that goal to level up the series. Jazz with the clear, only to Shift there. Conflict knocks it out again. Looks like they managed to get enough time for a second hit on here, but he's just gave it back to TPG at this point. Lovely passing play from Dave to Shift there. Shift is going to go up. I think he didn't get the jump he wanted. He messed up a little bit, and 2 goals ahead now for Alpha Surge. I think Shift will be a bit upset there. I think the ball just got caught under him a little bit. And Jazz took full advantage. Pounced on him, weren't taking any sort of fake play there. And the 2 goals ahead, a little bit more comfortable now. Conflict, he takes the mid boost off his teammate there, but he looks like it's working out for the best. Gets the fake on the first guy and then takes it up. It's all he needs to do, buy a little bit of time. They don't need to be smashing the ball from side to side at the minute if they can keep possession a little bit, buy a bit of time. But saying that, they give possession up, and Shift just takes the open net. Back to within 1 goal with a minute to go. Officers should be disappointed that they've gave up a 2-goal lead like that. TPG are right back in it. Shift collecting the ball. Just well to get past the first defender, but Conflict there to pick it up. A little bit of a risky touch there from Dave. I think it got away from him. Shift taking his time collecting this. Tries to flip, but I think he just missed the connection there. Dave's going to back him up there. Good 50 there from Jazz. Conflict with possession. Looks like a big backboard hit. Dave got the demo on him to stop the follow-up, but it didn't stop Jazz from following up himself. That was beautiful play there. Knew his teammate got demoed, so went for the back pass off the backboard. It just got cut out. It was smart play. Unfortunate for them, it didn't work out, and we're all level with only 14 seconds. It looks like we're gonna get a second overtime. Come on, guys! You're gonna ruin the schedule here, but we love to see it. We love to see it. Shift popping the ball up. Oh, TPG steal it! Steal it! Alpha Surge with 2 goals ahead in this game with barely over a minute to go. TPG pulled it back to be 1 goal ahead with only 6 seconds, and then Alpha Surge, they're going to have to get a kick-off goal if they want to take this into overtime now. They do come out with a kick-off. They go straight to Dave, he booms it across the Shift. Jazz getting the clear, but I think that's it, and we go into a game 3, and I love it! I love it! Very tight games here. We see some very nice moves, some good counter-attacks. I love to see how this is progressing, because the teams are adapting to each other. And I know it's 1-1 at this point, so it's easy scoreboard updates. That's what we like to see. And it's our final game of the series. And yeah, it looks like we're going to be late for our next one, so apologies to those who are waiting. I didn't want to leave too much time because I didn't want people to be waiting around. But I think I might have slightly mismatched. Final game of the best of 3, let's see. Alpha Surge getting a good kick-off. Good pressure there, it should come out to Conflict. Shift, really good pressure, stopping the shot coming out from Conflict there. Dave's got it on, we know he's dangerous when he's got control of the ball like that. Shift is going to follow up aggressively. Good clear into his corner there from Jazz. He's going to keep following it. Pressure coming out from Dave. Going to get the ball into the middle. Well cut out there from Conflict. The Shift waiting for the pounce. TPG keeping up the pressure, not letting Alpha Surge get out of defence at the minute. Demo play coming out from Shift. He gets the demo, and then the subsequent dunk. Not managing to get the goal out of it, but more intelligent play coming out from our teams here. Another demo coming out there, this time from Conflict. Hits it off the back. more bump plays coming out. That time it was Jazz, and it looks like it was enough to open the goal. Look, oh, and he just doesn't quite manage to find that net. I think Dave will be counting his lucky stars, so I beaming shot into his top corner there. Both teams looking strong, but a little bit nervous as we see. Didn't quite go into the net on the first attempt, but Conflict following up and finishing it off on that occasion. Taking Alpha Surge 1 goal ahead. Of course, this is our 3rd game of the best of 3, so whoever wins this one will get the points towards the league table and get closer towards being in that final. Big clear from Jazz. He's going to try and follow it up. Manages to get... He looked like he had the beat on Shift there, but he did well to get a touch and knock that over the goal. It looked like he was going to go flying in. Shift picking up possession on the wall. Conflict backwards, just playing a bit of disruption. Gets bumped himself there. Jazz this time looking dangerous. Good fake to beat the first defender. Tried to snipe the bottom corner, didn't quite get it. Shift now, grabbing possession. Pops it up, the first guy. Dave's going to take it up the wall. Gets a decent initial hit. And a follow-up. Good defense there from Conflict. Gaining possession and managing to lift it over the defender. Couldn't quite get the power on the pinch to get the equaliser. Double commit there from TPG, but it was backing up the 50 and it worked for him and pushed it through the defence. And we're 1-1 now. Too close to call. Too close to call. It's scripted, lads. Game 3 overtime. Big up my brother in the chat. Judd Allen here, showing support. Family turns up. I love it. Thank you everyone that I sent out, especially the guys that don't even play the game, that have come to show some support. I really appreciate it. And a lot of support from all the communities involved as well. It's crazy. This is the first... Oh, sorry, I'm too busy getting soppy here. And Alpha Surge meant to get the last. Have a look at this. Just a big hit from Jazz. Shift, he was at an awkward angle there. I think he got too far ahead of the ball. He probably wanted to knock it across his own goal there. Jazz following up and getting that net. But yeah, big thanks to everyone. I mean, this is the first stream on this account. And what we've got, 20 viewers. So obviously all the communities are showing up here. I know, I've got to have a lot of love for that. This is our first event. Hopefully everyone's having a good time. Twisted Prophecy game, and they've got 2 minutes to level this up. But Jazz, after scoring that last goal, has took on both of the TPG team, gets a long looping hit, and he just doesn't quite get it in the goal, but Conflict follows up. After backboard again, crucial touch there from Shift to knock it past Jerry. Looked like it was going to be all over. Conflict taking it up on the wall now. Bounces out nicely for him. What's he going to do? He does get that second hit. Couldn't quite get the double attack, but the defence went for it. And Alpha Surge come 2 goals ahead again. Beautiful play there. Conflict knocking it over. Dave just missing that. He won't be too impressed with himself. I know his standards on himself are very high. But it's certainly not over. We saw Twisted Prophecy game come back from 2 goals, I think in the last game, to end up winning that series. And they've already got back 1 from the kickoff. So now 1 minute 22, only 1 goal behind. Still plenty to play for. Lovely play there. Shift coming up trumps from the kickoff here. He's going to get a second touch. Doesn't quite get the angle, but it was enough to send Conflict panicking. Big hit across. Jazz with a free hit, with Shift there for the save off the backboard. Dave's going to try and boom it up now towards his teammate. Doesn't get the power I think he was hoping for. Shift's going to retreat back. Dave's buying time. Alpha Surge lurking. Jazz is smelling blood still. Who's going to get that corner? Dave manages to get that corner boost. Shift got the demo. Should leave CPZ in a good position to start making a counter attack and come out of defense here, and it does. Dave getting a good play. Conflict cutting out the... Cutting that out there. Just taking it across his own goal. Fairly safe though, keeps it high and knocks it wide. Good defense there from Dave into his own corner. Conflict keeping the pressure on. Nice looping hit. It's going to hit off TPG's backboard. Both players eyeing each other up. Now TPG, they really need to get a goal right away if they want to stay in this. But it looks like Alpha Surge gets demoed but comes out with a goal, so I don't think he will mind. And I think that's just settled this series. Alpha Surge coming out with a victory. And as we say, this is league based. It's not knockout, so we'll see these teams again. And actually we've got Twisted Prophecy game and we'll be coming back in the next series against Llexis Academia. So the two teams that didn't quite make it in the first 2 series are going to face off against each other next.